Prisoners of the Ark, hear me now. You've been given a second chance.
7 years is a very, very long time.
Everything we thought we knew about the ground is wrong.
But I knew nothing. Like, my day one in the writer's room of The 100 was my first day in a writer's room. I was the creator, executive producer of the show, and I had the exact same experience as a PA on their first day. In the pilot, Jasper was supposed to die.
Jasper!
That spear was supposed to hit his heart. But Devin Bostic was so awesome. Myself and Matt Miller, who was an EP on the show, were like, we can't kill this kid. And so we kind of like went and drew a little spot on his chest where perhaps it wouldn't hit his heart.
Jasper? Oh my God, he's alive.
We pulled that punch. From the beginning, the show was supposed to be a show where main characters could die, heightening the stakes for everybody. But we pulled that punch, and so we knew we had to kind of get back to that fairly quickly. And so that's where the Wells story sort of came from. And so at the end of episode 3, when Wells died, turning into episode 4, where Murphy's blamed for it and then hung for it.
Charlotte!
And then a 12-year-old girl who actually did it jumps off a cliff. I feel like that was where we kind of found our groove. The truth is, we also were trying to make a show for a different CW. You know, we were still trying to make a show for the network that brought you Gossip Girl. By the way, producers of Gossip Girl. You know, Gossip Girl was great, but this is a very different show. And so we started out trying to make a bright, shiny, beautiful people show. And then we were influenced by Mark Pedowitz continuously telling me, it can be darker, it can be darker, it can be darker.
We have no options. We need time, or everyone in this station is going to die.
He watched episode 5 of season 1, which is the episode where we kill 300 people to make more oxygen, to buy more time for everybody else on the Ark, unnecessarily. The girl with the pink beret, everybody loves that episode. It's tragically emotional and powerful. Mark, he called me and said, that was a great episode, but you could go darker. And I was like, really? Okay, the leash is now off.
Protect him is mine!
And so, you know, that was sort of where we got that mentality to be able to really tell story in a way that the network hadn't done before.
You're not listening. We all need to go.
Look at this, everybody. The Chancellor of Earth.
I mean, there's so many talented actors, top to bottom, in this show. One of them, who is now, you know, one of the main leads of the show, Richard Harmon, started as John number 1.
You know, my father, he begged for mercy in the airlock chamber when your father floated him.
But Richard just popped. You know, every time the camera found him, he was doing something interesting. And when you're writing a show and when the show is going to run for a while, you need that. You need actors who can really just stand out every time they show up on camera, and they make you want to write for them.
You think you're in charge here? You and your little princess?
You are one crew, or you're the enemy of one crew. Choose.
This is a show where everybody changes so much from beginning to end, as a rewatch of the pilot I'm sure would show. But I have to say, Octavia, that character has changed 16 different times.
Don't tell me I missed the party.
And she's had like 6 different names, you know. Sky Ripa, Blood Raina. She's run the gauntlet for sure. But so has Clark. She's changed so much. And obviously Bellamy has changed so much.
I've been to war, and let me tell you, the only way to win is not to fight.
I'm so satisfied by the ending. You know, on the one hand, I never imagined we'd be making the show for 7 years. 100 episodes is not what I was thinking when I, you know, started writing this pilot. I was thinking, am I going to get a pilot shot? You know, just to be able to get to end it the way that we wanted to is a luxury.
We can change.
We're all in this together, and until we realize that we are all going to die, we are doomed if we don't get with that program. And so that's ultimately what this show says.
There she is.
Yeah, you know, it's just emotional to say goodbye to all of these characters and these people, and it's really only just starting to hit me as I turn over the finale. It's been a journey, man. It's been a pleasure and an honor, but it's bittersweet too.